So hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Lost Gear. This is Rahul back with another video, and today I have an amazing RX100 right in front of me. This is the Indian legend. Man, the sound of this vehicle is so damn amazing that even from a distance you will get to know that an RX is heading towards you. So the bike was initially manufactured in 1985. The RX100 production began in 1985 and then continued up till 1996. And now it's one of an amazing iconic bikes, and the value of this bike has literally shoot the skies, man. This was one of the most customizable bikes in the Indian history and one of the most reputed bikes. And it was also a dream of every college student in India. So talking about my friend's bike, there's a 1996 model RX100 and one of the last to be produced, one of the last of its kind actually, because 1996 was the time when they stopped the production of RX100. And as you can see, the custom paint job on this vehicle strikes so well, and you can see the gold lines over here which also stand out. Let me have a closer look at it. This paint job is actually very nice, and he has also done some matte black styling on the fuel cap, and that also stands out a lot. Coming up near the swing arm is painted like, again, similar to the color of the bike, and also the tire dimensions have been changed, and it consists of a MRF Moto D rear tire, and that is not a YES version actually. It's just a sticker. Okay, so now let's have a quick little ride in this beautifully spec'd RX. Love this sound, dude. The sound is so damn amazing. My god. The feel of riding this bike is just amazing. It's such a lightweight bike, dude. Trying to push it a little bit. So long back, Yamaha had come up with the RD350, which is again one of the most iconic bikes in India at the moment. And the bike had a very bad fuel efficiency, and at that time Indians cared a lot about fuel efficiency, and the bike had failed in the market at that moment of time. And later, when in Suzuki AX100 was a big hit, Yamaha understood the potential of lesser capacity, lesser displacement motorcycles in India, and they came up with this beautiful beast, the RX. This bike had many versions of it up till 2003. They came up with this was the first one, the RX100, and then they came up with RX135cc, the RX135G, but the 135G had some ignition issues in it, and that wasn't a major hit. Then came the RXZ, which was a fade version of RX, and it also was an amazing bike. So this is a 4-speed bike and 100cc single cylinder air-cooled 2-stroke engine, which almost tries to pop a wheelie every time you give accelerator in any gear, dude. This bike was known for its stunts, the amount of stunts, the drag races, the street races, almost many illegal activities also. Cops were usually very annoyed by RX owners. They used to always stop RX owners on road, check their documents, and see whether the person is involved in illegal activities such as races, drag races, and all that stuff. And the bike was also known for many tragic accidents. But now the trend has changed, and people look forward to buy this bike and restore it as much as possible, because it has actually become a classic now. Back in the day, it was the KTM Duke 200 of the 90s, but now it's just pure pleasure. It's just like a collectible at the moment, and the satisfaction of riding this bike is just amazing. Honestly, talking about my story, from past 1 year I was seeing this bike in my parking lot of my college, and I wanted to meet the person who owned this particular bike. The bike is properly restored. Look at the paint job, dude. It's kind of like dark reddish orangish paint job, and it's really nicely done. with this matte black finishes on the fuel tank, and even the dial, look at the dial, it's so beautifully done. Everything is properly restored on this bike, and I really respect this person for having such an interest in RX. And this RX shares garage with three more RX. Yes, he also has RX, two RX135s and RXZ. Hopefully I would be able to make a video on that very soon. But I'm in love with this vehicle. And back in the school days also, I used to look forward to ride this vehicle, and the first time I had ridden this vehicle was in 10th grade, I guess. I was shit scared to ride this vehicle because almost in first gear also the vehicle tends to pop a wheelie. Just an amazing, it's a very very lightweight vehicle. You can actually feel the weight of the you can actually feel it's so nimble. It's actually good for city use, for traffic use, whatnot. And back in the day it was also the most customizable bike in Indian market. People used to customize it to the maximum level. They used to change the handlebar, they used to put aftermarket speedometers, they used to put aftermarket lights, aftermarket indicators. Coming up to the engine part, they used to put the engine, they used to do all sorts of performance upgrades to the engine to make their RX stand out from the rest of the RXs in the place where they were staying. And people also used to indulge in all sorts of street racing, and they also used to get in all sorts of wheelies, stunt performances and all, and the bike was suitable for every single thing. It was a very nice performance bike though. Let's park this now. It feels so nimble and classic, bro. Look at the pride of owning this bike is just amazing. The two-stroke king. And Suzuki had also come up with Suzuki Shogun, which was a competitor for this bike, and even then this bike stood out. And look at it, just look at it, admiring the beauty of it. Early Saturday morning, just bunking college just to have a perfect ride in this bike. And you can also see the telescopic front forks, and the bikes had drum brakes, and people also used to customize the swing arms. They used to put disc brakes, they used to do porting and chaining the cylinder of the bike just to get the maximum potential out of the bike. And yeah, that was it about the Indian legend. It's actually a legend. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, do hit the like and the subscribe button down below. And if you guys have some good memories with this bike, do comment down below and let us know your feelings about this awesome bike. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.